This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Be more or be less. It's your biggest decision today. In his book, Soul of a Lifter, Gino inspires you to make the right decision. Compete on the only stage that really matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter today at Amazon.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift, in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good inspirational news only. Today's podcast is a blast, consisting of a motivational speech and a top 1,000 workout song of the day. Here's real life lesson number 6,226 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. Enough is never enough. I was picked for the SWAT team while I was a rookie cop. Double duty, patrol cop, and SWAT team as a rookie. My SWAT team leader, one of the most hard-ass humans I have ever met, gave me 2 conditions. Number 1, I would be on probation during my entire 3-year appointment. Number 2, passing the monthly physical tests would not be enough. I had to score higher. He made it clear that he didn't trust rookies. I had to achieve higher physical standards or get cut from the SWAT team. I ran obsessively to lower my sprint time and long distance time. I lifted more obsessively than usual. Getting cut from the SWAT team would have been hell. Pure, unadulterated hell. I would have been labeled a loser by my patrol platoon. Political correctness did not exist in the 70s and 80s. I ran and ran and ran and ran. When I thought I ran enough, I ran more. When I thought I lifted enough, I lifted more. I lifted and lifted and lifted and lifted. When I left policing in 1990 to become a college law enforcement professor, here's what I taught students and football players. The hell of being branded a loser is worse than the hell of more sets and more reps. Deciding on how much is enough depends entirely on which hell you are willing to suffer and not suffer. Enough is never enough. When you think you've had enough, think of the worst hell and you will do more than enough to prevent it. Guaranteed. Top 1,000 workout song of the day, Baba O'Reilly by The Who. It's a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen, released way back in 1971, year 2 of my 48-year workout streak. 1971 was a personal hell. I was still struggling to change my dysfunctional, obese self. 2 years of working out was not enough. There's no such thing as a 90-day challenge or a 3-month miracle workout that will change a dysfunctional, obese child. There are no shortcuts. There never were enough sets and never were enough reps. There was never enough running. There still isn't enough. I visited the hell of 1971 last night during my workout with my women's lifting team. The hell of 1971 inspires me. It sets my soul on fire. It inspires me to never, ever return to the hell of 1971. I have pledged that enough will never be enough. I have not taken 1 day off in 2017 and never will. I'm proving a point to my 6 grandchildren and 3 daughters that enough is never enough. If you don't want it bad enough, someone else will. Baba O'Reilly by The Who, $1.29 on iTunes, guaranteed to lift. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. Please share this podcast with the rest of the world. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Please join us tomorrow for another 5-minute podcast blast and more excerpts from Gino Arcaro's book, Soul of a Lifter.